Example 15. Find the equation of the hyperbola with foci 0, plus or minus 3 and the vertices are at 0, plus or minus root 11 divided by 2. Foci enga irukku 0, plus or minus c. So this is 0, plus or minus a. So b eppadi irukum? Plus or minus b, 0. Okay. So where does your foci lie on? It lies on the y-axis. So your hyperbola will look like this. So this is your foci and this is your 0, a. So this is 0, c and you have plus or minus b, 0. So equation eppadi irukum? If your hyperbola is along the y-axis comes first and a square always comes in the first term. Y square by a square minus x square by b square equals 1. Hyperbola ko ellipse ko equation la eppadi differentiate பண்ணுவீங்க? When you have a minus, it's a hyperbola. When you have a plus, it's an ellipse. Okay. Now, what is my a? Root 11 by 2. What is my c? 3. So b enna? A square plus b square equals c square. B square equals c square minus a square, which is 9 minus 11 by 4. Root 11, the whole square is 11. 2 square is 4. So I have 9, 4, 36. 36 minus 11 is 25 divided by 4. This is my b square. B is the square root of 25 by 4, which is 5 by 2. So how does my equation look like? Y square divided by 11 divided by 4 minus x square divided by 5 by 2 the whole square, which is 25 by 4 equals 1. So when I take 4 to the numerator, I have 4y square by 11 minus 4x square divided by 25 equals 1. So this is my equation. Okay. So I missed the second subsection in example 14. I'll solve it now. So I have y square minus 16x square equals 16. So dividing the whole equation by 16, I need a 1 here. So I have y square divided by 16 minus x square divided by 1 equals 1. So this is of the form y square by a square minus x square by b square equals 1. So a square in 16. So a equals 4. B square is 1. So b equals 1. What do I need to find? I need to find the foci. So I have a square plus b square equals c square. So c square in 16 plus 1, which is 17. So c equals root 17. So how does my foci look like? In the mari irundaduna, my hyperbola is along the y-axis because y square by a square. Yeah? So I have my a here, which is 0, a and 0, minus a. So how does it look like? 0, plus or minus a, 0, plus or minus c, plus or minus b, 0. So foci eppadi irukum? Foci would be 0, plus or minus root 17. My c value can only be positive root 17. It can be negative because it is the length. It is the distance between the foci. Okay. So it's 0, plus or minus root 17. Vertices 0, plus or minus 4. 1 plus or minus 1, 0. This is vertices. Eccentricity in c divided by a, which is root 17 divided by 4. Length of the lattice rectum is 2b square divided by a, which is 2 times 1 square divided by 4. I'm left with 1 by 2. Okay. Example 16. Find the equation of the hyperbola where foci is 0, plus or minus 12 and the length of the lattice rectum, which is 2b square by a, is 36. So foci வந்து 0 plus or minus c. So it's 0 plus or minus a plus or minus b, 0. So hyperbola is along the y-axis. So eppadi irukum? Eppadi irukum. So this is how your hyperbola looks. What is the equation? It is along the y-axis. So you have y square by a square minus x square by b square equals 1. இதெல்லாம் first general எழுதிடணும். Okay. Now we are going to solve the question. You need to find the equation of the hyperbola. Okay. You have 2b square by a. So I can write b square as 36a divided by 2, which is 18a. So b square is nothing but 18a. So instead of b square, I'm going to substitute 18a. So what do I have? Y square divided by a square minus x square divided by 18a equals 1. I know the value of c. So c equals 12. So a square plus b square equals c square. So b square oda value enna? B square is nothing but c square minus a square, which is 12 square minus a square. So this is my b square. Correct? So what do I have when I equate this and this? I have 12 square minus a square equals 18a. So it's 144 minus a square minus 18a equals 0. Multiplying the whole equation by minus 1, I have a square plus 18a minus 144 equals 0. So 144 எப்படி split பண்ணலாம்? 144 I have 4 3s are 12, 4 6 are 6 times 6. So I have 6 into 6 into 6, 18 we know. So I have 6 4 24 and 6. So 144 can be split into 24 times 6. So I have 24 minus 6. So this is nothing but a square plus 24a minus 6a minus 144 equals 0. So a times a plus 24. Here I want a plus 24. Here it becomes minus 6a equals 0. So a minus 6 times a plus 24 equals 0. So a equals 6, a equals minus 24. But rejecting the negative value because distance cannot be negative. The value of a is 6. So value of b in the b square is 18 times 6. B square is 6848, which is 108. So my a square becomes 36. So what is the equation? Y square divided by 36 minus x square divided by 108 equals 1. So what did I do? I did not do this. I have my value of c. I have this relation and I have this relation. Lattice rectum kuduthirukku, in the relation kuduthirukku. When I equate both, I get a quadratic equation. I solve for a. I find what my b is. A and b therinjichuna, you can substitute it in the equation and you get the deserved equation. Okay? Thank you so much for watching Math and Me with me, Nikhila Sankar. So with this, we are done with example questions. Next, we will solve exercise questions of hyperbola. Okay?